So drawing our attention onto our breath and feeling how it comes in and how it goes out. Enjoying every inhalation. That's your moment when you start to invite positive energy, vitality, connectedness into this moment, into your experience of the moment. And then every exhalation is there to help us to just let go. And these are the moments as we're journeying towards the 21 December, when there is less and less sunshine outside, the days are darker, that we need to be the ones who are generating that warmth, that light inside of ourselves. That's the moment to really go into our practice. And since I've been so fortunate to see so many sunrises in Ibiza right in front of my door, when I'm living in a place where I don't have that, I can still imagine that it's happening right now. So we can just take our hands together in front of our heart in prayer position. And then for a moment, just envision, just imagine that as you bring the hands together at the heart, you just start to see the rising point. First, it's a point, right? It's a point of light at the horizon, really bright light, the sun coming up. And the rays of the sun are going just in our mind. And it's so magical and it's so powerful that it blows all the unnecessary thoughts away. And the rays of the sun are going into our heart. And it's so powerful and so warm and so magical that it's opening our heart to gratitude, to be alive, to be here for a brand new day. And then the rays of this beautiful sun, as it gets higher and higher on the horizon, very slowly, it starts to warm our body up, starts to talk to ourselves, it starts to fill up with a vitality that has no limit. And so let's just have 3 Ums. And as we have these 3 Ums, really chant them for our mind, for our heart, and for our entire body, for vitality, igniting this vibrant light inside of ourselves. So taking a deep breath here, and a long full exhale through the mouth. And inhale. And then slowly, gently start to open your arms. Deep breath in, opening your lungs, stretching all the way up, and with an exhalation, slowly taking the hands back down to the heart. And then 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. And imagine that you are the beautiful sun, that you're really opening all your pores, all your rays to shine, to be awake, to be here, to be present. And as you bring the hands back to the heart, if you want to set an intention for this practice, how would you love to feel at the end of it? Or if you want to invite a quality into your day, offer the practice for that. And then from here, slowly we can just take both of our hands down onto our knees or thighs and gently start to release your head. A little bit of neck roll from side to side. And then as we move with that neck roll, maybe you start to move a little bit with the upper body. Just a tiny bit extending that neck roll so the shoulders are also coming with it. Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit of wave in that body. And then eventually adding also our arms. So on an inhale, take the arm up and over, doesn't matter which one, taking it down. And the neck goes with it, the upper body goes with it, the arm goes with it. Just a few more times. Inhale. Right in front of you, open. And one more. Great. And then both hands onto our knees. Turning from the side. And just allowing your back to round here a little bit. You can wiggle. Again, take your chin in so we stretch the back fascia. And then from here, slowly we come forward, again creating a wave, lifting the heart, the chest, gazing up, a little hollow shape in your back. And then on the exhale, gently down. And again, a few more times. Inhale, open and lift. And then the exhale, slowly, gently round. Navel comes in. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. And then from here, come all the way down onto your back. Take your knees into the chest. Little bit rolling from side to side, circling with the knees, massaging your lower back. Pull the knees in really nicely tight. And then a little release. And maybe the other way around, circle. Maybe it feels nice to take your arms all the way down onto the floor. And then have a little twisting flow. So having the knees coming into one side. And then the other side. And then gently, like water is massaging our whole body a little bit through. So getting rid of that morning stiffness. And then taking both of our knees up to the chest. And now just embrace those knees. So really hug them tight as much as you can. Maybe you can even have your hands on your elbows. And just take a nice inhale. And then with an exhale, try to pull those knees in even more. Press the knees into the chest. On an inhale, slightly release, maybe even releasing your arms more. And on the exhale, press them in and press the air out. And one more time, inhale, open. And then exhale. Really pressing it in tight. Great. Both legs up in the air, arms up, shake them out a little bit. Shake your feet, your calves, your thighs, your arms. And then from here, slowly take your legs straight up and very gently, using your core muscles, start to take the legs all the way down to the floor. Very slowly. From here, taking the knees up one more time. And then gaining a little momentum, maybe hands coming underneath the thighs and start to roll back and forth over the spine if that's okay for your back. And then prepare to roll all the way up onto your feet. And maybe come all the way up to standing on that roll. Yes, having a moment here. We can take our feet apart. If you want, you can put a little music for yourself. And a nice long inhale. And long exhale. And then taking both of our hands in front of the heart. Just take a moment here, really root down throughout your feet into the earth. Feel the ground, feel your feet rooting down, spread your toes, spread the sole of your feet to the ground. You can have your hands rooting down, palms facing down, really feeling a movement of grounding, of rooting down into the center of the earth. Imagine that it's really pulling you down like a magnet to ground, to be here and now, to be in the body, to stay connected to the body. And feel also super solid in this moment. From here, slowly with your next inhale, take both of the arms up. And then on the exhalation, taking your palms down, palms facing down, spread your fingers so your palms are getting alive and gently bring all the energy down. Imagine you are giving yourself a little download so you really fill your body with your energy. Inhale. And then exhale, descend. Inviting all our energies from the mind, from the head, and from our dream state to come and ground in the body. Inhale one more time. And exhale. From here, slowly take your hands onto the sacrum, palms facing up or down. On your next inhale, lift the heart and the chest open, the front side. Maybe you still want to invite that vision of the sun rising at your horizon, offering your heart to that sun, the deep connection, the inner fire and outer fire. Let's switch that on as we are on our mat, passionate of doing our yoga practice. And then exhale, slowly coming down. Keep your belly in, core active, coming down with a long, straight spine. Hands sliding down along the back of the legs. And then from here, slowly step back with your right foot as we flow into the sun salutation A. Knees are coming down. Gently lift your heart, gaze up. And then exhale, step back for plank. Have a moment in your plank. Belly is in. Push your hands into the earth. And then your choice how you descend, maybe classical way, knees down first, start to bend your elbows, but don't lose the core power here. So coming down and then bring your chin chest and gently slide through, come up into Cobra. Exhale gently down and back into a downward dog. From downward dog, the right foot steps through, left knee is coming down. Again, open the front side, lift your heart. Maybe you are on the fingertips on the floor. And then from here, step through, release your head, your neck. Inhale, come all the way up, maybe arms above the head. Lift your heart, your chest. Exhale, flowing back down with a straight spine, hands to the earth. Release the head. Uttanasana. Left foot steps back, left knee is coming down. Inhale, open the front side, gaze up. And then exhale, step back for plank. Knees down, bend your elbows, chin, chest. And rise through Cobra. Elbows in, lift your heart. Exhale slowly down and back into downward dog. Another deep breath here. Taking it all in, feeling your body, and then long full exhale. And then left foot steps through. Right knee is coming down, opening the front side, gaze up. And then exhale, step through. Release your head, your neck. If you need to bend your knees, Uttanasana. And then come up, rise again, reach to the sky. Middle back bend. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do 2 more rounds, maybe a little quicker. Inhale, reach up, elongate. Exhale, slowly coming down. Release your head, your neck. Right foot steps back. Right knee down. Lift your heart, your chest, gaze up. Exhale, step back to plank. Knees down. Elbows bent, chin, chest. And flow through Cobra. And then slowly back to downward dog. Right foot steps to the front. Left knee down. Inhale, lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, step through. Release your head, your neck. And rise all the way up again. The standing back breath. Exhale, flow down. So we continue with the left side. Left foot is stepping back. Inhale, your heart lifts. Exhale, back to plank. Knees down, elbows bend. Keep them in. Chin, chest. Chaturanga 8 point, and then Cobra. And back to downward dog. Left foot forward. Right knee down. Heart opens. And step through. Release your head, your neck. Rise all the way up with all your enthusiasm. Little back bend. And then exhale, hands back at the heart. Last round, inhale. Try to really connect one breath to one movement. Exhale, come down. Right foot steps back. Start your inhale. Gaze up. And exhale to plank. Inhale here. And the knees down, chin, chest to exhale. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to downward dog. Right foot to the front. Left knee down. Inhale. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up. Rise. Exhale, flowing down for the left side. Left foot back. Inhale. And then exhale, plank. Chin, chest. Rise, Cobra. And back to downward dog. Left foot to the front, right knee down. Inhale. And step through. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Heart lift. And exhale, hands to the heart. Take your hands back at the sacrum. Lift your heart, your chest one more time. Deep breath here. And then on the exhale, slowly come down. Maintain that hollow shape at your back. Imagine your heart leads the way. So coming down with a long spine and sliding down along the back of the legs. This time, come up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. And then from here, slowly take your heels to the left. Yeah, so we're just gonna take our heels to the left and we're gonna do a little funky move here. We're just gonna bend our knees a little bit and hover with our hips towards the heels and draw a circle with that arm. Inhale. And then right hand is coming back to the center. Then turn both of your heels to the right. And imagine you would love to squat towards your heels. So you bring your hips down towards the heels, floating in the air, and turn your left arm up and over. Back to the center. Switch again, both heels to the left. Bend the knees, inhale. Big circle, try to be fluid. Back to the center. And then heels to the right. Inhale. Up and over. That's it. From here, slowly, both knees coming down to the floor. And let just melt into Anahata. Let your chest melt. Arms are reaching forward. Maybe your chin, maybe your forehead on the floor. Deep breath here. The nice long full exhale. One more deep breath in. And then all the air out as we slide through. You can bring your lower arms in. Just give yourself a tiny bit of moment of core engagement, being on your toes. Push the lower arms into the floor. And you can roll over the toes back and forth. And then slowly turn both heels to the right. And then take your right lower arm in. And the same thing, inhale, left arm. It's one big circle. This time, the body's not really moving, it's just your arm. Inhale. And then come back to the center. Both lower arms on the floor. Take your heels to the left. Take your lower arm in. And inhale the right arm up and over. And back to the center. Gently lower yourself down. Take your arms behind. Interlace them if you can. Otherwise, just reach back with your hands. So hands interlace, rise for locust. Spread your toes. Deep breath here. And then slowly coming down. Hands under the shoulders. Push yourself up to downward dog. Calm deep breath here. Nice long inhale. And then full exhale, maybe through the mouth. From here, slowly take your feet closer towards each other. Inhale, lift your right leg high up to the sky. Bend your right knee. For a moment, take your right knee towards the navel and then gently circle outwards with that knee. Inhale, take it in. And then exhale, circle out. And now slowly step through. Take your left knee down to the floor. And turn your left shin in. Yeah, so right foot is in front of you, straight forward, right knee straight forward. And then from here, right hand is closer to you. Left arm circles up and over, coming into this Parigasana variation. Yeah, so both hips square to the left side. Arms are straight to the side, so hips square to the side. You need to look, yes, exactly. But don't take your knee with you, right? And then from here, slowly, if you want, if you can take your hands at the sacrum, at the waist, and you can turn the right foot more in, right to the side. And then opening the arms again to the side. On an inhale, left arm up and over, right hand on your right leg. And then from here, slowly back to the center. And then the right arm up and over. And he's doing something completely different. Okay, so inhale, up arm and the left arm up and over, right? And then on the exhale, coming gently down, opening your sideways. The right arm up and over. Really give yourself a nice side body stretch here. From here, slowly bend your elbow. You can make a fist of your hand and come back towards the front like a little warrior, right? Like back to the front. Take both hands onto the floor on either side of the right foot. And then from here, just gonna lift that right leg high up to the sky. Exhale, take the foot forward between your hands. Turn your back toes out. And then take your left arm all the way up. Circle all the way up into warrior back bend. Reverse warrior. So right arm up and over. Really give yourself that nice stretch. Don't forget the front knee pointing to the same direction than the front toes. And then from here, slowly come back to the front. Lower arm onto your thigh or maybe hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm up and over. And then back again. Inhale. Slowing back. And then back. This time, the right hand down to the floor if you can. Otherwise, stay here. And the left arm up and over. From here, slowly left hand down to the floor. Turn your back toes in. And let's lift our right leg one more time high up to the sky before we put it down next to the left. And then from here, slowly lift your left leg high up. And exhale, bend your knee. Take that foot forward. Oh no, sorry, not. First, we just do the circles. I almost forget about those little gentle hip opening circles here. And now take that foot forward between your hands. Take your back knee down. Turn your right shin bone in. And then circle up with the right arm. So it's taking you with facing your right side. Both hips facing the right side. Arms are open at the shoulder level. You can even gaze forward. It almost feels like a warrior two. Right? And then we can straighten the left leg. Turn it in. And from here, slowly going into the full Parigasana. So left arm up and over. Keep the hips squared evenly. And then slowly from here, use the core to come back up. Left hand onto your thigh, right arm up and over. And then back. Inhale, open. Give yourself that nice stretch. And then back. How's it going? Yes. And then one more time, inhale. And then back. And then from here, turn your front foot again back straight. And then come back forward. Both hands down to the floor. Yes, little ninja move. From here, we're going to lift that left leg high up to the sky. And now step it through one more time. Turn your back toes out. And circle that right arm up. Come dynamically up into first that warrior two, but then we right away flow into the reverse warrior. Open. And then back. Keep your belly in, your core active. Inhale, coming back up again, like a windmollen. Open. And then back. And maybe this time coming all the way down with your left hand onto the floor if you can. And then both hands back down to the floor. And slowly prepare to lift that left leg high up to the sky one more time. From here, step forward with your left foot. Right foot follows. Release your head and your neck. If you need to, you can bend your knees. You could even get your calves from behind, hug them from behind. Try to elongate your spine all the way down. Calmly breathing through the nose. Shoulders away from your ears. Don't stress those shoulders. Yes, your neck is free. And then release the arms. From here, prepare to come all the way up to standing. And then on the exhale, hands coming back down to the heart. Deep breath here. Feel yourself, feel the freedom, the move, the lightness that we created so far. And then slowly taking both of your hands down towards the floor at your waist. Now from here, take your right hand and get your right foot, right ankle from the inside. Take your knees towards each other. On an inhale, stretch your left arm up. We're going towards the dancer pose. Yeah, keep both hips towards the front, even. Left arm stretching up. And start to kick that back foot into your hand. Engage your standing leg, your back muscles. Keep your knees close towards each other. Reach high up with your left arm. And slowly, when you have kind of like a bow shape, then start to take that bow shape down. Reaching forward with the left arm, kicking back with your right foot. Calmly breathing through the nose, finding your balance here in this open, free, vibrant, joyous space. And slowly coming down, take your right foot down. And then let's do the other side. So this time your left hand is coming to the side. Get your foot from the inside, the left foot, left ankle. Close the knees towards each other. And then right arm is stretching high up. Contract your right thigh. Really make that standing leg super strong. Maybe you want to have a little micro bend if your knee is sensitive. On an inhale, stretch high up with your right foot and start to kick back with your left foot. Gaze at one point, so you maintain your steadiness. Deep breath here. Start to kick back more with that back foot, creating that bow shape. Once you feel you're happy, then slowly start to take that bow more down and keep reaching forward with your right arm. The gaze is forward. Gaze upon your fingertips. Calmly breathing through the nose, almost like opening the sailing, how is it called? For the sail, you open the canvas or what?
No, the sails, you open the sails.
The sails, like we're opening our sails so we can sail so beautifully, gracefully, and then slowly come back down. Wonderful. Now from here, let's have a little hip circling just to release our lower back. Make a little move here. And then take both of our feet back to hip distance. Hands at the sacrum one more time. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest. And exhale, slowly flow down. Hands sliding down along the back of the legs. Release your head, your neck. Shake it all out. Your head, your thoughts, whatever. And on an inhale, lift the heart, the chest. Come up halfway. Exhale, step or hop back, plank. Slowly going through our vinyasa. So lower yourself down, chaturanga, rise for cobra or upward dog. If upward dog is available, then hold it for a moment. Thighs off the floor, hands pushing the floor away. Lift your heart, your chest. Gaze up. And then from here back to downward dog. A deep breath here, nice long inhale. And then all the air out through the mouth. We're going to finish in style, in beauty. Both feet coming slowly closer towards each other. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Again, bend your knee. And do those nice circles. Again, outwards. Slowly take the knee into the navel. That's the core activation moment. So lift the knee as close as possible to your navel. And then circle outwards to open the hip. One more time. Inhale. And then from here, slowly start to pivot on your back foot and flip the dog. So right foot coming behind your extended left leg. And on an inhale, come up into wide thing. You push your hips up. Left leg is straight. Left foot is flexed. Right foot is pushing the floor away as well. Chest opens. Right arm is gently dropping above your head. From here, slowly come down. So take your hips down. And then take your right hand down to the floor as well. Touch the earth. Right? So on an inhale, come back up, open. On the exhale, slowly coming back down and touch the earth. One more time. Inhale, open. And then slowly back down. And then from here, prepare to come back up. Take your right hand back down to the floor. Turn with your right knee, your chest back to the center. Right knee hugs in super tight. And take your right shin bone in front of you to land for pigeon. Inhale, your heart lifts. Open the right side again. Enjoy the sensations of the opening. Breathe into the heart. And then from here, slowly coming down onto the lower arms, or just maybe having your forehead on the floor. Few deep breaths. Inhale, receiving, and exhale, just letting go. Breathe all the way down to the belly. Receiving vitality, receiving those rays of sunshine into your mind, into your heart, into the body. And releasing anything else, maybe through deep, full exhales. One last breath here. And then slowly from here, take both of your hands under the shoulders, gently press your upper body up. And then tap your back toes under. Prepare to lift that right leg high up to the sky one more time. And exhale, taking it down. You can walk it out a little bit. And then from here, take your feet closer towards each other. On your next inhale, lift your left leg high up. Bend your knee. Now take that knee in towards the navel. Hold it there for a moment and then circle outward. Really uniting the strength, the core strength, right? Hugging the knee in, and then the flexibility, the fluidity with the hip circle. One more time. And then slowly start to pivot on your back foot. So right heel goes to the right side, coming into side plank. Left foot lands behind your right leg straight, right foot flexed. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest. Wild thing. Parshvavashisthasana. On the exhale, slowly start to take this beautiful shape down and landing on your right bum. Left hand touches the earth. On an inhale, rise again, opening the side. And then on the exhale, slowly take it back down. One more time, inhale, open. Maybe drop your head as well. Open the bow that resides in this shape. Beautiful. And then from here, slowly come back to the center. Take your left knee in. Hug that in tight. And then left shin bone in front of you, across. Landing for a pigeon. Hands coming closer to you. On an inhale, open the front side again. And breathe into the heart. Elongate the spine. And then slowly, gently coming down for forward fold. Release your head, your neck. Release any control of the body. Just calmly breathing through the nose, in and out. And at any moment, if you feel like Exhaling with a deep sigh to release anything, just use that. The last breath here, nice long inhale. And then all the air out. And then slowly both hands coming underneath the shoulders, gently press your upper body up. This time lean on that left hip so that you can swing your back leg forward. Both hands behind you, have a little wipers here. And then take the right shin bone, or in whichever way you want. Right shin bone first and then left shin bone on top of it. Let's see if we can have a little square here, meaning double pigeon, right shin bone first, like sort of 90-degree, right? And then let's see if we can put the left shin on top of the right shin. Usually we would love to have the knee and ankle connection here on both sides. If that's not available, because maybe yours is looking like this, then you can just take your left shin bone in front of the right shin bone, yeah? So either putting a block, if it's flying a little bit, but if it's not flying, if it's flying too much, then just put one shin bone in front of the other. Yeah, we can flex our feet in this one. And then on your next inhale, slowly take both of the arms up and then gently take your hands down. I'm going to go into a twist. So if you have your right shin bone underneath at the bottom, then we're going to just twist to the left. So you put your arm against the top thigh. You use that as a leverage. The other hand is behind you. On an inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. On the exhale, you can gently twist. And as we are in this twist, see if you can maintain your inner gaze at your core, at the navel area. Bringing that sun visualization that we worked with, you can take it down to the navel for the inner sun. Imagine you're gazing into that sun that is rising at the horizon. And the sun right now is at the core, at the navel. Last breath here. And then slowly come back to the center with an exhale. If you need to, you can roll the shoulders a few times to really just loosen a bit your neck and shoulders between the two sides. And then let's switch the legs. So for me this time, the left one is at the bottom, the right shin bone on top. The hand is behind. Left hand can come against the right thigh, right hand behind you. On an inhale, strengthen, lift, and exhale, twist a little deeper. Gaze back, and at the same time, you can again take your gaze inwards at the core. A few breaths here. Last one, nice long inhale. And with an exhale, slowly come back to the center. Again, maybe moving a little bit with your shoulders. And then from here, freeing our legs, have maybe a little wipers in between. From side to side. And then coming all the way down onto our back. You can give yourself a little moment, either with the feet down on the floor, maybe just hands on your belly. Just feel your breath for a moment. Let your back land. And we're going to ground this fire with an inversion of your choice. Yeah, so it can be a shoulder stand, it can be a halasana, plow, right? It can be a supported shoulder stand if you want to just have a block underneath your sacrum, or if it's a normal shoulder stand, a traditional one, then get your elbows in, gently push yourself up. And then maybe just having the legs first behind, get your elbows in, right? Always super important. Your elbows are close to your body, and then you use those elbows, you press them down, then you can reach up with the legs. Legs are engaged. You can also just cross your feet and just breathe here for a few breaths. Keep your chin in. And again, focusing on the breath, calm deep breath. Last 5 breaths. And then slowly, gently coming down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling down the spine, coming down. And use your core to take your legs down in a calm and empowered way. And now just release your body to the earth, relax your arms by your side, maybe fidget a little bit, wiggle a little bit. See if it's the right place for you to just completely let go, or maybe your back needs a little bit more support, maybe a little twisting, but maybe you are just fine the way you are. Just dropping down and releasing all control. Receiving your breath. Yes, turning the palms up, relaxing your shoulders. Really imagine that you want to melt into the earth that holds your body. And with every exhale, you let go deeper and fuller. And just sense and feel how your body is beautifully open. It's light. And it's filled with that wonderful bright energy. The last few breaths here. And then from here, slowly, you can start to move a little bit, toes and fingers. Or maybe you feel like doing a little stretch. And then we can come and roll gently onto our side. And then from your side, gently, we can come up into a nice, comfortable sitting position. And just take a moment here. If you want, you can use a mudra, maybe the chi mudra, with the index and the thumbs touching, and all the other fingers are just straight, again symbolizing vitality. Breathing down to your center, being soft and receptive, yet engaged and clear at the same time. And we'll finish this practice with a little chanting, a short chanting, inviting blessings into our day, a wonderful flow, removing all obstacles and helping us with great joy, vitality, and success with whatever we wish to manifest, we wish to experience. We'll invite the energies of Ganesha, as every new beginning is always connected to him. So this is a new beginning. Every new day is a new beginning. We can discover new things. We can explore new things. We can change things. So inviting all the beautiful, creative blessings Ganesha, as we're going to chant his mantra, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. If you're not familiar with it and it's too long, just stick to Om Gam. Just repeat that just a few times. If you want, we can take our hands at the heart as well. And let's start with the Om together. So nice long inhale. Om. This is a moment to also realize that whatever you want to fill up your inner space with, that's so powerful, right? So many times we have other energies, thoughts, emotions coming in, and by chanting these mantras, you bring in a certain quality, a certain vibration, and that vibrates through your inner space, and hopefully it's going to fill you up for the whole day. So inviting the blessings of Ganesha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. I'm going to chant it first and then you can join me. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Last two. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Take a deep, deep breath. Long full exhale, maybe through your mouth. And then just remind yourself of the intention that you may have set up at the beginning of the practice. Feel that one more time in your heart. And then taking both of our hands into prayer, bowing to each other, bowing to the light within, to our inner sun, to our strength, to our clarity, and to the power of these practices. And namaste. And may we all have a wonderful, magical, energized day. I hope that you enjoyed it. Yes.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, it was good to have you, Nicole. See you next time.
I'll try. If not, I follow you anyways.
I know. Okay.
Bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Hope to see you in Ibiza very soon.
Good. That's good. That's good.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.